Good evening, everyone. I'm the Retiree, coming to you live from the Brentwood section of Savannah, Georgia, on the Vernon River, in a new music studio that I'm putting together. Hope you enjoy the show. Sit back, and I gotta move over here and turn on some lighting here. I'll be right back. Let me know if you can see everything correctly and whether you can hear everything correctly. I'm viewing everyone on a chat so I can see your comments. But it's so good to see everyone. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's nice to see nobody here yet. But, I'm going to open with the song I open with. I'm a professional pianist, been playing most of my life. But I play a gig here in Savannah every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday evenings in the historic district of Savannah, Georgia. It's one of the nicest areas on the East Coast, or anywhere in the world for that matter. It's called 1790 Historic Inn and Restaurant. I'm there from 5:30 to 9 p.m. 4 nights a week, and I'm in my 4th year. So if you're ever in this area, I hope I'll see you down there at 1790. It's a beautiful room. You'll love it. You'll have a good time. Here's a song I always open with. It's an original tune. It's called Art of the Craft. Let me see if we get my hands here, because I want you to see this beautiful Steinway L. It's a 6-foot Steinway L. I think that's it. Art of the Crowd. I hope you enjoyed that song. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. So I want everyone to pay attention to the schedule, my schedule, because things may be changing here in the near future. I'm not sure this spot is working out for me terrifically, but we'll see, you know. But I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the east coast of Georgia, USA, near Savannah, Georgia. So I'm going to play a couple of songs I have up my sleeve. No pun intended here. You know, let me see. Yeah. I've played some of them before, but I wanted to play this song because it just fits the season. It's still pretty warm here in Savannah. The fall hasn't really fallen so much, but we'll see what happens. This is called Les Feuilles Mortes. Mortes, en français. C'est une chanson que nous résonne. Toi qui t'aimais, moi qui m'aimais. Nous vivions tous les deux ensemble. Toi qui t'aimais, moi qui m'aimais. Mais la vie se perd, ceux qui s'aiment, tout doucement, sans faire de bruit. Et la mer effacée sur le sable, les pas de mort désunis. Since you went away, the days grow long. Soon I'll hear old winter song, but I miss you most of all, my darling. When those autumn leaves start to fall, but I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. Mais la vie s'appelle ceux qui sont morts, toujours souvent sans faire des bruits. Et la mer effacée seule dans sa peau, n'est pas des mots dessinés. The falling leaves drift by my window, the falling leaves of red and gold. And I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hand I used to hold. Since you went away, the days are long. Start to fall. When autumn leaves start to fall. Late night home. Days Autumn leaves, la fouesse mortes, en français. Hope you enjoyed that song. Here's another song I always been playing quite a bit here. In my professional playing job at the 1790s, and I just had someone from actually Mackinac Island, Michigan, that was in for dinner. They lived up there in Michigan. This is a movie was filmed up there called Somewhere in Time. It featured the great actors Christopher Reeves, who's no longer with us. Was in the last century. It was a beautiful movie. Here's a beautiful theme song. It's called Somewhere in Town by John Barry. I love the song. Somewhere in Time. I hope everyone's enjoying this. I don't see too much in the comments of what your opinions of songs are, so I'll just keep moving in the direction I'm going. Um, like in a song like that, I'll sometimes take a composer who writes a beautiful melody like this, and then I'll add something of my own because I've been playing so many years. I have a collection of gestures or licks, if you want to call that country music, where I see Eva Espanola is in the house tonight. Thank you, Eva, for joining to chat. It's good to see you. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, so I have a bag of, I wouldn't say tricks, but just licks. For example, here's one I use quite a bit in different, especially romantic ballads. Let me play that again. And I can apply that particular, it's also a harmonic sequence of chords, but just that beautiful. So in this Somewhere in Time, I don't know if you understand what I'm exactly talking to you, because I'm a songwriter and a composer, um, arranger, and a performer. I've been playing since I was basically 5 years old. So in that John Barry song, here's how the arranger wrote the song. What I did is I added this little gesture to start the song, and it comes in throughout the song. Listen. It's very simple, but it gets your ear, it gets your attention of your ear and draws you into the song. That's one of my favorite gestures. For example, the great composer Ludwig von Beethoven, wrote some of the most influential music in piano repertoire in history, actually, orchestral and for the piano. But one of his most famous melodies, "Ode to Joy," it's really when I teach it, when I've taught piano and actually have some students that are coming in, I will be teaching here soon again in my studio here, or sometimes I'll go to another studio. But "Ode to Joy," it comes from the Ninth Symphony, which was the most influential symphony in history, in a sense, because it ushered in from the classical, upon Beethoven's death in 1835, went to the Romantic age. And "Ode to Joy" is a 5-finger exercise. On the piano, you start on the middle C. But listen to this. It's one of the most influential melodies in the history of music. I can harmonize it. So hold on a second. Excuse me a second. We got to get back to my live chat here to see who's in. Backstage Live, Randall Wigington is in. How you doing, Randall? I haven't talked to you in a while. It's good to see you, my friend. So you can see what I'm saying, that some of the most influential melodies are the simplest, the most simple. You know. It's the same thing I'm doing here in the beginning of Somewhere Time. I'm essentially doing this little riff right here. And I accentuate a little bit, adding a fifth above. And I think what it does for me, I don't know what it does for you, but it's kind of a wistful reminder of what music really is all about. Listen. Based on that, I'm going to do a song here, which was really popular in Nashville, Tennessee, not too many moons ago. And it has a hammered fourth. And this artist became known for this sound because he became associated with, his name was Floyd Kramer. And it's this. You can see that it's called the Hammered Fourth, Floyd Kramer. It's a song that he wrote called Last Date. It was Last Date. It was a big hit. How about that? Floyd Kramer, Last Date. Ernie McDonald's in the house. Hey, Ernie, how are you? All right, so I'm gonna keep moving on here. It's the show's over halfway finished here on Sunday Eastern time. I'm the Retiree Live. It's my pleasure to be here tonight. Keep abreast of the emails that go out from the platform. I'm not sure how long I'll be playing at this particular spot, but thank you for being here tonight on a Sunday night. Can you believe it? 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Actually, we're getting ready to change times in the United States. Most of the United States changes back to daylight savings time, and we'll fall back. So we'll get sunlight an hour earlier in the morning, and is it later in the morning, and then later in the evening. The days will become seemingly longer. They're not really longer, but more daylight, I guess, is how it really works. I'm not a scientist, but although I am a science, I do study the mathematics of the piano. Yes. So let me play a song. You know, when I was researching, I have an album out called Southern Charm and Swing. It was a sort of, I don't want to call it a tribute to the music of Johnny Mercer, but I was very fortunate when I moved back to my hometown of Savannah, Georgia, from the Washington, D.C. area, Northern Virginia, actually, Alexandria, Virginia. And I had played that region, Mid-Atlantic region. I ran into an arranger who had worked with Johnny Mercer, and together we worked on a CD. He did the arrangements, and I played the piano and did the singing, and I paid for it. So it was called Southern Charm and Swing. And in my research, I got to know Johnny Mercer very well. Listened to tons of interviews to understand the mechanism of how he wrote songs. What was it that really inspired him, that sort of thing. And when he moved, I don't want to get into the whole story of Johnny Mercer because we don't have enough time here. That would take 3-4 hours of a lecture to you. I don't want to lecture you. I just want to give you some information. Johnny left Savannah as a young man. He actually stowed away on a ship to New York. He wanted to be an actor. And he never went to college. Of course, he could have gone to Princeton University in New Jersey. But he wanted to be an actor. He had gone to Woodbury Forest Private School in Virginia, so finishing school. So when he got to New York, he went around trying to find a job as actors. Couldn't find one, but he ran into a group of people, and they were looking for a songwriter. So he got together with a pit orchestra leader, Matt Malnick, a violin player, and they wrote this song, Pardon My Southern Accent. And it's early on, it's in the late 1920s, but they had a hit with this song. Hope you like it. Pardon my southern accent, pardon my southern drawl. It may sound funny, oh honey, I love y'all. If you don't like my accent, if you don't like my drawl, well just don't listen. Let's start kissing, bet you'll fall. Come on now, let me hear you steal my stuff. When I say, do you love me? All you gotta say, sure enough. Pardon my southern accent, didn't I hear you draw? It may sound funny, oh, but honey, I love y'all. listen. Didn't I hear you draw? It may sound funny, oh honey, I love y'all. If you don't like my accent, if you don't like this draw, just don't listen, let's stop kissing, I'll build you fall. Come on now, let me hear you steal my stuff. When I say, do you love me? All you gotta say is, sure enough. Part of my southern accent. Did I hear you drop? I love y'all. I love y'all. Part of my southern accent. One of Johnny Mercer's early hits with the great musician Matt Malnick. I think I misspoke there. He wasn't a violist, he was a trombonist in the pit orchestras around New York City that played for various musicals. Yeah, nice. Here's another song I think you'll like. I did get a comment. Yeah, the name of the song is Christmas Time is Here. So I saw where somebody requested Linus and Lucy, which is Schroeder's theme from the Charlie Brown Christmas special. One of my favorite composers, Vince Guaraldi, wrote a series of songs for that. But to me, that's one of the prettiest Christmas songs there is. I actually wrote a Christmas song with Johnny Mercer. I haven't debuted it on this podcast yet, but I will. We're getting close. The next time we meet will be in November. So we'll be pretty much, you know, the way Madison Avenue and the money people want to skip over Halloween and then skip right over Thanksgiving. In fact, if you went into department stores in a bigger city, they already have all the Christmas trees. I'm sure in New York City, maybe Nick can attest to this, they probably have all the decorations already in the storefronts. I don't know if Macy's is already decorated. Of course, they have the beautiful Macy's Christmas parade every year. So I guess I will play this song. People like this song. I've had an amazing amount of success with it on my YouTube channel. And it's the Schroeder's theme. It's a theme from Charlie Brown's Christmas. It's called Linus and Lucy. Let's do it. You ready? Linus and Lucy. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So here's another song I want to play for you. So one of my favorites it was either this one or Beethoven, so I can't really decide. Whatever. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight. Coming from you from Southeast Georgia, October 27th, 2024. My name is the Retiree, and I guarantee you I'm nowhere close to being retired. I wish, but I am the Retiree. Here's a little tune I recorded for some of the singers on our platform. It's one of the great songs from The Wizard of Oz. And of course, that's the great theme song from the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Stephen. I do. I do embellish the Linus and Lucy a little bit, put some more classical stuff in there. I don't know, you know how it goes. I'm going to do another song that, heading into the Christmas song, one of my good friends, Buddy Green, wrote the music to this next song. He's a harmonica player from Macon, Georgia. Played on several of my albums, which is great. Plays with the Bill Gaither group, old time gospel show. And you'll figure this one out. Baby, did you know? Buddy Green, composer. So listen, it's getting to that time. I think I'm at the very end of the show now. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining the Retiree on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Make sure you keep abreast of your emails and pay attention to what comes out. And I hope I'll see you again very soon. Okay. I'm the Retiree Live. It's been my pleasure. Here's my closing song. I'm so glad we had this time together. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time I have to say so long. There's a time we set aside for dreaming. And the time comes and I'm feeling lonely, and I feel oh so blue. I just sit back and think of you only, and the blues they go running through. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing some song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time I have to say so long, so long. See you next time, kids.